Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. To all of my viewers out there, I welcome you to this video. So what is this video all about? In here, I'm gonna teach you how to create a Google form, especially with our learning flexibility right now since the pandemic started and now it's over. Thank God it's over, right? So since COVID started, we have blended learning activities, working from home, online classes, and Google Form or online Forms has been the trend. So Google Form has been one of the things that's been using or has been used by a lot of teachers, co-workers, office, personnel, and such. And right here in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create it. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you kindly to pull up a notepad. As such, right here, it's going to be on your PC. It's going to be a pre-installed document or application. If you don't have this, you can just get a piece of paper. A pen would do, a scratch paper, anything would do as long as you can write notes to. Even you can just record this video or download it, it's perfectly fine. Once that's done, I want you to open a browser. As you can see here, I am currently using Microsoft Edge. I think this is a Bing. If you want to use Google Chrome, that's perfectly fine. If you want to use Mozilla Firefox, I don't know if it's still there, but it's perfectly fine even if it's Safari. Opera Mini, it's all good as long as you have access to the internet. The important thing is the internet, of course. Okay, guys, let me just check my recording here. Perfect. So, the first thing it's gonna do is gonna be open your Google Drive or Drive email. Make sure you're logged in properly. How to know that you're logged in? It's gonna be this icon right here. And then once you're here, click New. As you can see here, it's gonna be drop down Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and Google Forms. Of course, this is a video about Google Forms. Let's just click that one, and you're going to be directed on this landing page. Now, given that this is one of the ways, I have a faster way for you to get here. Just type in forms.com or forms.google, something like that. It's going to be forms.new, or form.new. Either way, if you want it with an S or not, it's perfectly fine. So you don't have to go all the way to your Google Drive, open it, and then open Google Forms. However, if you want to try this way on opening a Google form or starting a new Google form, you need to be logged in on your Google Drive or sync it on your browser. Okay? So let me just remove one here because they're exactly the same. And now we can get started properly. This is the landing page on making a Google form. And right now it's not yet been published since it hasn't been made properly. So I wanna take you on these three sections right here. They're gonna be questions, responses, and settings. So first things first, again, this is gonna be questions. Now, before making it, of course, we need to name it. We need to have a title and description. Now, for the title, usually survey forms or Google Forms are used as survey forms. Let's just say Survey 101 for the title. As you can see here on the top left, it's still untitled form, right? However, once I clicked it, it's gonna be Survey 101. Let me just change it again. It's gonna be Survey ABC. As you can see here, it's saving. So the thing here is Google Form has the option or feature that automatically saves your work without saving it manually. That's the best thing about this one. And as you can see here, I already changed it to Survey ABC, while the top part is still Survey 101. If you want to change that, just hover your mouse, click it, and then type in ABC. As simple as that. However, it's not really important to make them identical because this is gonna be the file name and this is gonna be the server name, which is your participants will only see this part. Okay, let me just remove that one. Survey 101 again. I like that one. And this for this one, I'm gonna say survey 1. I can do that right there. It's not a problem to categorize or organize it properly on my end. So I have a title now. What is my description? So my description is gonna be a brief survey for the employees of Company 101. So this survey is all about a brief survey regarding the employees, their general information or something like that, to include on their HR notes. I have a title now, I have a description. Next one, of course, is going to be the questions. So for the first one, I have untitled question right here. Same as the title, I can just click that one and then type in whatever question I want. I can just put full name right there, or to be more specific, first and last name. Now, this is the question. And as you can see here, you can either choose multiple choice, a paragraph answer, a short answer, check boxes, drop down, and so on and so forth with file uploads, linear scale. It's really up to you. However, the thing is, Google or Google Form has this thing that it actually tries its best to identify what kind of answer you need. For example, earlier I have first and last name. And then when I click on this, it's gonna sometime go on the multiple choice or long answer. But for full name, it's directly gonna be for short answer right there. Now, it's up to you if you want to include a photo here for visual effects or visual presentation for your participants. You can click it right here, and that photo or that file should be added on this specific question, which is question number 1. Now, since this is the full name, the short answer would be 1. It's going to be their name. However, let's just say I want to add another question. And as you can see, please take note the blue line right here. If you see this blue line right here, that is the specific question that you are currently working on. If I want to work on the previous one, I want to just hover my mouse and then click it. And as you can see, the other one got minimized and this one got expanded with this blue line right here. Okay? So let's just get back to this one right here because I want to show you the different kinds of choices that you can put. So, multiple choice is going to be sex, that's going to be male or female. With this one, I need to put in check boxes or multiple choice. Of course, for option 1 is male. Option 2 is going to be female. As you can see, I didn't dictated female. Google Form is the one who dictated this one. Now let's see what's the other gender is going to dictate. Prefer not to say. And option number 4 is going to be third gender or third party or something like that. Of course, it's going to be others. And then this is the multiple choice question. So the participants are just gonna tick whatever they prefer here, or you can just click on check boxes right there or drop down. It's really up to you. Again, each answer, each questions, or each and every one of these has this add image option for your participants to have a brief or a visual representation, or rather a visual aid on what the question is all about. Now, we already have multiple choice, we already have short answer. How about let's try a next one right here. I want to try doing this checkboxes. Now, for the checkboxes, it's going to be work from home or office. Now, for option 1, of course, is going to be work from home. Next one is going to be office. Last one is going to be other. Again, please, it's not really important if you follow whatever I put here. It's really up to you. It doesn't mean that I put office here. It doesn't mean I put work from home here. It's going to be the same as you need to put it. It's really up to you whatever things you want to put here, because that's going to be your Google form. That's the thing you're going to use, so you don't really have to copy whatever I put here. I'm just teaching you guys to navigate it properly and have fun while doing it. I'm always highlighting these images right here, this feature right here, because it's really helpful for your audiences or participants whenever you're asking them to answer these questions. So I think those are enough for the samples on the 3 questions. Now let's move on making this Google form a little bit better visually and more entertaining, okay? How can I do that? I can just go on here on the customize theme. It's going to be on the upper right, just beside this preview button. Click on that customize theme right there. You can choose your fonts, font sizes, question. Please take note the header is the title and description, questions, of course the text. Header, we can choose an image right there, which is Google Forms as already pre-selected images. Let's just choose right here since it's going to be a survey. Now click on insert. And the color is going to be really up to you. Let me just choose this one for it to be light. Background, of course, the exact background of the page. Again, this is good. Click on X, and then if you want another theme, you can just go back, upload another header, click on X right there, upload another header. If you really want another theme, and insert. Again, just choose your background, whatever you please. It's really up to you. Now click on X if you're done. Now this should be your Google form as of now. If you want to see how it looks like based on an audience perspective or a participant's perspective, you can just click this eye icon right here, which is the preview, and this should be that preview right there of your Google form. Now, the important thing here is I want to highlight this option right here. This required toggle button. Each question has this option. That means if you enable this one, they are not going to be able to submit this form or to finish it without answering the question that has been required. I know all of us or some of us has experienced this one. It's going to be those required questions with an asterisk, a red asterisk, each question that needs to be answered before proceeding. So if you want your question to be answered or not skipped, I suggest enable that one, and then that should be good. Now, if you want to check on more options, it's the three dots right here. It's going to be shuffle option order if you want to shuffle your questions, respond validation, of course, description of your questions. Now, since this is the general thing that should be going through your Google form, I want to take you on responses right here. Again, please, I highlight this one. Make sure that this toggle right here is enabled. Because, for example, if you did not enable this one, no one will able to answer your Google form. By the way, you can just click on get email notifications for new responses for every person who answers your questions. Again, as you can see, waiting for responses still, since I didn't send it yet. I'm gonna get to it later on how to send it. I'm just gonna teach you guys on these settings right here. You can either choose make this a quiz. Responses, of course, you can collect it or no. Verified or not, it's really up to you. Presentation, of course. This is gonna be the show progress bar, question bar. It's really up to you guys if you want it to be more accurate. Again, let's just click on send right there on how to send this question. You can send it via email, or the most popular thing, the most popular way of sending this, of course, is via link. Click on copy and then send that link via Messenger, via WhatsApp, via Instagram. It's really up to you, whatever type of communication you send it with. Once sent, once answered, you'll be emailed forever for every responses you get, and then you can check them right here. Okay? I hope you had fun. So that's how you answer or create a Google form using your browser. So please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys.